4, 3, 2.
This is Juan. He is a first-time voter like you. What does he need to do to prepare for the coming 2010 election? To prepare for the election, he is studying the platforms of the candidates that are running for different positions. After carefully studying their platforms, he can list down the candidates that he will vote for in alphabetical order on a clean piece of paper. He can list down the candidates that he will vote for while making sure that he has the correct number of candidates for each position. He also keeps in mind the number of the party list group he favors. To be prepared, one is practicing how to shade at home before election day. Today is the election day and one is really excited to vote because he has been waiting for this day for a long time. But what should he bring? First, he must have a valid identification card which preferably has his picture, signature, and address. He must also bring his registration stub and the list he has made beforehand containing the names of the candidates that he will vote for. Lastly, he must have a clean set of hands. Now that he has everything he needs, he is ready to vote. How will he vote? First, one looks for his name and sequence number in the PCVL posted in the precinct. After seeing his name in the list, he approaches and tells the BEI or teacher his name and sequence number listed in the PCVL, his address, and other details of his identity. It is important for him to listen to the BEI's instructions on voting. Then, one signs in the EDCVL. The BEI gives one his ballot, a secrecy folder, and a marker. In turn, one gets them carefully from the BEI and proceeds to the voting area. Sitting comfortably, he looks for the names of the candidates he is going to vote for in the ballot and carefully shades the candidates' corresponding ovals using the marker given by the BEI. 1. Fully shade the oval of the candidate that he is voting for. 2. Shade the oval that corresponds to the candidate he wants to vote for. And 3. Avoid hesitation marks. Hesitation marks are marks that are usually placed on unsure votes. He has to be careful not to fold, crumple, tear, or wet the ballot. Lastly, he is advised not to overvote. Overvoting means voting for more than what is required. For example, for the position of the president, he votes for 2 instead of 1. After he has finished voting, he places his ballot vertically or lengthwise inside the secrecy folder, making sure that there is no other paper inside the folder. He also makes sure that 2 to 3 inches of the top part of the ballot stick out. He then proceeds to the PCOS machine to cast his ballot. Holding the secrecy folder loosely but securely, he carefully feeds the part of the ballot that is sticking out to the PCOS machine and waits for the ballot to drop in the ballot box. He does not force the ballot into the machine. After casting his ballot, he returns the secrecy folder and the marker to the BEI. To prove that he has cast his votes, he has his right index finger stained with the ink. He then places his thumb marks in the EDCVL and then goes out of the precinct.